Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. I'm just writing in the caption here. Alright, we're just gonna wait for some more people to join. We have Dr. Jason Emer joining us today, and he's going to be addressing and answering all of your skincare truths and myths. So we typically do a self-care Sunday series on the NUDESTIX page, but I figured that we'd go live on the NUDESKIN page today just to, do something a little bit different and create some exciting content on this page. So I've kind of put together a list of different skincare myths as well as facts so that Dr. Emer can fact check all of these things for us. And obviously, if you guys have any questions throughout this entire live, please do not hesitate to ask. And I'll be saving this as well as an IGTV, so you can always go back and refer to it if you'd like. So think of this as like a private consultation with a dermatologist. So we're very lucky to have Dr. Emer with us and to kind of be the, I guess, the voice of, science and efficacy behind NUDESKIN. All right, so we're gonna get Dr. Emer to join us.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Look at you glowing on Sunday.
Oh yes, I've been really regimented. Also, I find that, I don't know if you can tell, but I have been breaking out of it. I just find that we're back in lockdown in Toronto, so I've been obviously wearing a mask everywhere. But this toner has literally been saving my life. So God bless. God bless the toner. How are you?
Oh my God, the toner is the best. I posted about on my stories the other day, and I got about 20 or 30 DMs that said they bought it because they're so obsessed. I told them it goes with everything medical, including my skincare line. It's like a necessity. That, the lemon and glow detox micro peel.
It's incredible. Like both those two together, like even a friend of mine, she sent me a picture the other day and she had acne scarring. And just by using the regimen for like a week, consistently, she noticed that her acne scarring and hyperpigmentation started to be minimized. And she was like, oh my God, like I've never experienced something like this before.
Well, that's where, that's where, again, as we're going to build together long-term other sort of more active products as well. And they're so funny. They're like, I'm going to get on Lipo, doc. Thank you. You can add in those medical products, like even my at-home peel, which again is not vegan. It doesn't fit the NUDESTIX philosophy, NUDESTIX skin philosophy. But some people are going to pick and choose, and if they have more aggressive conditions like eczema, rosacea, acne scars, a lot of pigmentation or sun damage, they may need to do something chemical based like a peel or a laser. Obviously I have some clients die hard vegan that we do lasers and products like NUDESKIN, and that's it, and we do as best as we can. Oh, Amy just joined. Hi, Amy. So again, it's always customizing to the person's lifestyle and their needs.
Yeah.
But the products that we've created are amazing, and so far everybody has I've heard some amazing reviews.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're asking you questions. What are they?
Yeah, no, we have so many different reviews and so many different questions. So I put together a few questions based on our customers and our community that kind of have been interested in this. So we'll kind of just like get started. The first question we get a lot is, if you have super oily skin, can you use these products? And by the way, for everyone tuning in from Dr. Emer's page, we're talking all about NUDESKIN.
So yeah, you guys who don't know who I am and why I'm the one of the male faces for Nude Skin is because I'm one of the collaborators, dermatologists in Los Angeles, and I'm hitting 40. I just touched myself, by the way, with a lip plumper. So the lip plumper is causing redness on my face. But I also did the Lemon and Glow Detox Micro Peel, which is why my skin is so refreshed and radiant. So here's the thing, you guys. As a dermatologist, you know, I really understand what's needed to give you really nice, fresh, flawless skin. And a lot of people get nervous when they have oiliness, they have enlarged pores, they get breakouts of whether or not they can actually use oil on their skin. And you know, there's always the exception. Some people may not be able to use any oils or they're very sensitive. But in general, if you have oily skin, it usually means that you don't have enough oil or you're extremely, extremely dry because the body is trying to replicate what it needs to be in balance. And so in general, if you're overly oily, it means you really need oil. And this is a newer sort of philosophy over the past 5 to 10 years in dermatology, because a lot of people were just, if you were oily, they were drying it off. And Taylor, you know, what were most of like these products made of? Alcohol, witch hazel, and they burned. And what did they do? They just made your skin more irritated and produced more oil. So to get rid of the oil, you need to balance the oil by providing it with a little bit of oil. So there's oil serums, there's oil cleansers. I'm hoping eventually to make an oil spray or a pad, which I'm really excited about. But in general, the oils that are inside Nude Skin are very essential for not only an anti-inflammation, they calm down the oily production. Like even grapefruit, for example, which is infused in some of the products, has been known to decrease oil. And the citrus balm and makeup melt is an olive oil base, which is known to be very soft in the skin. Yeah, it's a great product. I love it, actually. I don't even wear makeup and I use it. So good. I've been using it a lot, actually, on my hands and my face at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I'm kind of irritated and I have a lot of, I wake up dry, but at the end of the day, I'm more oily. So I tend to use it, but obviously people would use it if they have makeup on at the end of the day. That has olive oil as a base, but it has other ingredients in there, hi guys, that are very anti-inflammatory. So I think you can fight oil with oil. And if you're nervous about that, what you do is you make sure you do the exfoliation step and the toning step. Because the toner has the citric acids in there, the mixed acids and glycolic, which will also decrease your oil production. How do you feel about that? Because being a makeup girl, how do you feel about oiliness and using oil for oil?
I love using oils on my skin to emulsify makeup, because when you're removing your makeup, you don't want to overly strip the skin. And like Dr. Emer said, you know, when you start to overly strip the skin, you can experience an overproduction of oils, which could actually be like, you know, produce acne and blemishes on the skin. So we truly believe at Nude Skin that it's really about, you know, gently removing makeup, gently emulsifying with beautiful natural oils and extracts, you know, that detox and cleanse the skin without overly stripping. So zero harsh surfactants or sulfates in any of our products. So yes, agree with all of that. And the second question that we get a lot is, okay, I'm going to start with essential oils. So essential oils, I find a lot of customers are wary about, because I think they just hear that essential oils naturally are irritating on the skin. But what can you tell us a little bit about essential oils and why they're beautiful in products, and also the percentages, you know, why that matters?
Hold on, I'm going to reposition my camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. Here's the thing, you guys. Essential oils, just like any new ingredient, can be sensitive on your skin, can be sensitive to senses as well. There's certain candles, for example, I all of a sudden will have to start to have a little cough when I first use them. It's crazy. So you never know in general how your skin will react to anything. And certain essential oils are also photosensitive. And what that means is if you go out in the sun, you're more likely to get a little bit of a burn or a little irritation. It's the same thing with it's the same thing with retinol. It's the same thing with vitamin C. And these are things you use all the time on your skin and you don't even think about it. It's just because people have put a bad name on those essential oils. So the thing is, essential oils, though, have been used for so many years, not only for an aromatherapy effect, which gives you de-stressing, relaxation, which actually is very good for your skin. You know, when you're stressed out, what happens to your skin with acne and outbreaks, and your skin knows how you're feeling. But also anti-inflammatory effects, antibacterial effects, a ton of essential oils. That's actually why some of the oils were originally used, because they had some similarities to aspirin actually when they were applied to the skin, which you guys know aspirin is anti-inflammatory, so it worked to calm down acne. So a lot of essential oils decrease redness, they soften the skin, they protect the barrier, and they decrease a lot of inflammation that's deeper, that's causing, you know, that acne and those outbreaks and the redness and the irritation. And I mean, you're a good example, I think, because you have eczema. You talk about it often, although I very rarely see it because you take good care of your skin.
I do.
But if you were sensitive to those oils, this would break out. Jenny, hi. So what would happen? I mean, how do you react?
Yeah, and that was so, I mean, I obviously have been taking care of my skin, like prior to NUDESKIN. If I were to use any like harsh surfactants or like foaming agents on my face, I would break out in dermatitis, and it would take a while for me to like fully treat that. And the thing with dermatitis, correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Emer, but it's really super, super dehydrated skin, and you just need to continue to add moisture. So what happens when I would overly strip my skin and overly physically exfoliate my skin, you know, I would experience it. So yeah, and essential oils for me, like, because we do use all natural, we have no synthetic fragrances in our product. Everything is based off of natural fruit oils and extracts and botanicals. You know, they're very gentle on the skin. Obviously, if you have allergies, like if you have an allergy to a certain ingredient, like you can be allergic to really anything. You know, that's something that you obviously should be looking at ingredients. But overall, like for sensitive skin, we've created this line, you know, beautifully for all skin types, whether you have eczema, rosacea, you know, whether you have mature skin, dry skin, combination, acne prone, it really works beautifully.
The thing I actually love, and so here this woman's saying, hey, you know, the thing that they're saying here, like she says, I have facial eczema and it's teaching me so much. This is why we're doing these talks, you guys. I mean, my patients pay a significant amount to come in for a consult, but I love, you know, what we've done here. So I want to do this for you guys. And it's really important to teach you all proper skin health, because now everybody wants to prevent. They want to look good, feel good. Everything is on Zoom. Everything is on IG Lives. You have to look good all the time. It makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
And the one thing I was going to say too, the cool thing about non-chemical, non-fragrance products is you can use them as masks. And this is what's really unique is, you know, you go to Instagram or you look at the old days, people used to just take a mortar and pestle and put all these ingredients together, the berries and the oils and the extracts, and then they would just apply it to the skin. You've basically taken this is vegan powered multifunctional skincare. It's like you've done that in the lab and created all these natural, amazing combinations that work so much better than you just mixing something at home.
Yeah.
So this is like your enhanced, you know, product line, but also can be used in other ways. Like you can use I know it sounds crazy, but the Citrus Clean Balm Makeup Melt as a mask.
Yeah.
I actually did it. I used it. I wore it around the house for like 20 minutes the other day. And my skin for the whole 2 days afterwards was like, everyone said to me, what did you do? I was like, I just wore it as a mask.
That's actually a great tip. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that.
Especially here, it literally, if you're gonna need to, like, it's so good. The same thing goes for the citrusy hydrating moisturizer. You know, the moisturizer in our last step. It's such an amazing product, you guys, with the high amount of vitamin C in there. So at night, I just literally put a thick layer and I wear it as a mask.
Yeah, I love that. And another thing, so something else I wanted to address Can you use these products on if you're on acne medication?
Yes. So this is what I want to talk about, because I try not to talk as much about medical skincare or my own line when we're talking about nude skin, because it's a very specific thing. However, my products or my practice is medical grade, and people do have severe acne. Okay, you guys. I mean, there's so much. You can ask my team. I'm prescribing Accutane all the time to get rid of very severe acne. And here's the thing, a lot of medical products can make you very drying. The reason I made my own line was because it didn't do that. It protected the barrier with actives. Now, I have chemicals in mine. Mine are not vegan powered, so it depends on your philosophy. But if you're doing peels and using more medical grade products like prescription acne medicines or topical antibiotics, you're going to want to hydrate the skin. You're going to want to decrease the inflammation. I actually feel like Nude Skin is a complement to every medical product line. That's why we did this combinations together. And that's why actually what I've been doing now, and when we go live on Emerage Cosmetics with Nude Skin very soon, I think this week or so, we're going to put every product of mine that matches with a product of Nude Skin, because I actually feel like every one of the products has an ingredient that matches something medical grade. Yeah. So for example, if you're using acne products, you should be using a gentle hydrogel gentle cleanser, because you need the hyaluronic acid, you need the soft skin. If you're doing acne products, you want them to penetrate into the skin more. So you want to use the Lemon and Detox and Glow Micro Peel. If you're very dry, especially on Accutane, and your lips get really dry, you want to exfoliate that, but you also want to hydrate it. So the citrusy moisturizer is very hydrating. You can use it as a lip product. You could use it as a hydrating moisturizer overnight. And of course, our favorite, the toner. I mean, we can't live without this toner. That will treat acne and decrease redness because it's not alcohol based. I think the toner should be used, and then right after the toning step, because you've exfoliated, you've toned, you've cleansed, now you apply your medical products, and then you hydrate and SPF on top.
Yeah, amazing. And okay, so my next question.
And they're asking really quickly, can this be used on mature skin?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, in my opinion, I almost feel like having more hydration is better as you age, because you lose a lot of that protective barrier as you get older, and you need more hydration. You need more of that soothing effect.
Yeah.
The younger patients that need it are the ones with the eczema and the acne, because they're inflamed.
Yeah.
So, Cian, you need to get Nude Skin. There's no questions about it. You just have to go to Ulta.com or go to NUDESTIX.com.
Yeah. And, okay, so we get this question all the time. When should you start taking care of your skin? So, you know, at a young, I think I first started truly taking care of my skin and really being super consistent and regimented, maybe, but I'm also in the beauty industry, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah,
maybe
of course.
Like 17, 18, and I think like that was for me, but like all of my friends, like for them, they would just maybe use like a Cetaphil cleanser and like a moisturizer, and they'd use Vaseline. So yeah, so what would you suggest for someone who's just starting out, or when they should?
I actually love that question, because I remember vividly at about 15 or 16 going to my cousin who's a dermatologist in Chicago and getting my first prescription for acne. It was clindamycin lotion, which is an antibiotic, you guys, and tretinoin. And I remember just always peeling and being red, just literally red and peeling, red and peeling. What I didn't realize was now I'm almost 40 and my skin looks so good because I started early. Even though it was a medical grade chemical, like a irritant treatment, I still have like much more amazing skin than my friends. Actually, my friends now are like freaking out because they started later in their 20s and 30s, when I was starting in my 15, 16 using products.
Yeah.
And now they need to laser, they need to do more chemical peels, they're finally starting to get it because they're noticing that they're aging so much more quickly. So my thing is, even at a young age, you know, if you're going to start wearing makeup as a younger female, let's say, I mean, girls wear makeup, they get their ear pierced very young. start doing some skincare. Moms, you need to get them to do a good cleanser. Teach them when they brush their teeth that they need to clean off the makeup, or teach them when they brush their teeth that they need to do a hydrating moisturizer at night because it'll protect their skin. So I really don't feel there's an age of start, but I think the sooner the better. You know what I mean? And even these cosmeceutical, everyday, keep your skin glowing products, because inside NUDESKIN, I mean, it's more than just a cosmeceutical. There's hyaluronic acid, there's vitamins, there's different ingredients that have high dose vitamin C as an antioxidant. There's citrus moisturizer. So it's going to really change your skin.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that.
They're asking you a question. Is the makeup balm easy to apply? I heard that other balms are very abrasive for sensitive skin. I know you like that.
I love, okay, so our makeup balm, and I've used so many makeup balms in the past that maybe like emulsify makeup but leave a really, you know, oily or thick film on the skin afterwards where you need to go in and cleanse with a separate cleanser. Our makeup melt is made with, is an olive oil based cleanser, so it applies very smoothly all over the face. It emulsifies makeup super easily, melts away all skin impurities, and also deeply cleanses the skin. So it leaves your skin bright, it leaves your skin soft, it leaves your skin clean without that oiliness to it. So yes, this is definitely super easy to apply, and I love that it's in a tube versus a lot of other makeup melts that typically come in a large tub. So super easy to use and travel with as well. So yeah, thank you for your question.
Yeah, I will tell you, I don't use makeup melts at all because I never wear makeup, but I've been using it as a really hydrating cleanser and as one that at the end of the day helps me just kind of hydrate and sweep away, and I love it. And I've actually been recommending it to a lot of my clients, especially the men with oily skin, to use before bed, before their gentle cleansing or their, let's say, medicated cleanser, and then whatever their medical products would be. And they love it, especially around the eye, especially on the lip area. You could use that on the neck and chest to give you some extra hydration. It's really good.
It's so good. And I actually love that point because I use this sometimes first thing in the morning without wearing any makeup, obviously, and on fresh skin because it has really beautiful aromatherapy benefits.
Exactly.
Oil. So if you like, sometimes I'll wake up and I feel a little bit stressed or maybe a little bit anxious, and it actually really helps calm my senses. It helps with inflammation on the skin as well, to really like reduce any like puffiness that you may have because of the aromatherapy benefits. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this product, and I use it like day, night, with makeup, without makeup. It's amazing.
Love that. I love that.
And I know we're approaching 20, well, I think we're past
our time.
But yeah, I know. I want to quickly end with one more question. One more question.
Ooh,
okay,
this is a tough one.
A fact or myth.
Oh.
And the fact or myth is, and I know we've already addressed this in the past, but our citrus fruit acids are irritating on the skin.
Well, you know, that's a trick question.
Yeah.
That is a trick question, you guys. The answer, here's what I would say the answer is. The answer is it's really more of a myth, but it's possible because anything can be a little bit of irritant, especially fruit acid. But what I think the better question is can people use it and get a benefit without irritation? And the answer is yes, because citrus acids have been known to be brightening, to be clarifying, to clean the pores, to tighten skin, and to give you collagen production over time. So it's something you want as a product ingredient. We want those citrus acids. What you need to figure out is how often you can use them on your skin without it being irritating. Yeah. So like I'm crazy, you know, I know Jenny's on here and loves that glycolic toner, but I'm telling you that to me is like one of my favorite products. But I apply once or twice a day sometimes, but somebody might get irritated if they use that too much at the beginning. So maybe once a couple times a week to start, or as a spot treatment for acne to start. Yeah. You know, so that you get used to the mixed acids that are in there. Yeah. Also in products, you guys want high quality, Hey, Dean. Dean is on here, red carpet interviewer in Hollywood. You know, he's going to start using your skincare. I already gave him some.
Yes, amazing.
I'm super excited. His skin glows. Dean needs it because he does makeup. He wears makeup on the red carpet.
I love that.
So, you know, that glycolic toner you could use as spot treatment, and it has those acids that you need, and you just have to take it slow when you're using it on the skin and see how your skin reacts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay. I love that. And I think that kind of addresses the majority of questions and facts and myths that I had. I'm going to save this IGTV as an IGTV so anyone can go back and refer to it. Dr. Emer, thank you so much.
I love our Sunday lives, you guys. Keep showing us that beautiful, glowing, nude skin.
Yes, please. Don't forget to tag us. So NUDESKIN and Dr. Emer and all of your NUDESKIN posts, and we'll be going live every Sunday. And we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.
Dr. Emer. Mwah.
Bye. Love ya.
Bye.